Happy Monday, a brand new week ahead of us. Welcome to Awakening High Performance. I am Sebastian Yepes, your high performance coach. And on Awakening High Performance, we have conversations to really kick off the week in a powerful way. Now, Awakening, it's all around the conscious choice, moment per moment, high performance, sustained, consistent level of action that leads to a specific result. So if we have a conscious level of choosing connected with a consistent and sustained level of performance, there is bound to be a result. Now, the result is really based on what you're intending and what you're acting. On today's conversation, as we start this brand new week, I really want to talk about something that's been so powerful for me. And it's something that I want to share with you because it's totally transformed my life. And it's this idea of repetition. It's this idea in which the way works. It's the way in which we, as a conscious species, can consistently, through repetition, can start to program our minds. Now, it is no hidden fact that the way in which the human mind works is still very much widely unknown. We know two things. There is a conscious mind and there's a subconscious mind, and some people say there's a superconscious mind. What all of this means is we have the ability now to think, and the thoughts that we have repeatedly opens up the access for us to take some sort of action. Now, in the power of repetition, we start to see a shift taking place. When we start to repeat something over and over again, we start to believe it, right? We have the idea of people that are consistent liars. They lie so much that they start to believe their own lies. The thing is, the brain is so good at assimilating what you say to it that over time, whatever you say is truth to you. And it's important to say to you, because what is true to me may not be true to you. In fact, what I'm telling you right now and what I'm expressing as being my truth may be very far away from your truth. And that's beautiful because we live in a human condition in which we're all different and we're all individuals, and I'm not here to tell you that I'm right and you're wrong. By no means. That is the most backwards thing that I've ever experienced. Now, here I am. This is my experience. Take from it what you choose to. If you don't resonate with any of this, leave it away. Not a problem. So when it comes to repetition, if we can be conscious in the choosing of our thoughts, the repetition of our thoughts will start to create, best way to explain it, a groove in the brain. What is actually happening is there's synapses that are connecting to other neurons. Neurons to neurons through action create synapses. The more you communicate something, the more you do something. That's why doing something is so important. The more you think, do, and say something, the connections in the brain start to get stronger. You can look at the grooves in the brain like the vinyl. Now, some of you listening to this may be too young for vinyl. God bless if you are. But the vinyl is that disc that has the little grooves in it, and you put the needle on it, and when it spins, it plays the music. Our brain works in a very similar way. Now, before we start to look at what to program, we need to see what is there to begin with and get rid of that. That's what we're going to talk on Thursday's conversation in the high performance method. Now, for this week, as you're going through your week, I invite you to take this little task on. I invite you to pick up, whether it's a notebook, whether it's on your phone. I invite you to record when you have a pattern of thoughts. When you see something comes up consistently, write it down. When you see something that is always playing in your mind, write it down. When an opportunity shows up, but you say something to yourself, write it down. When your spouse, your boyfriend, your son, your teacher, your boss, co-worker, whatever stranger says something to you and you find yourself saying something, write it down. You start to see the patterns in your brain. And this week, let's explore what are those patterns creating? Because folks, it is no hidden secret. What we think about, what we talk about, and what we do repeatedly creates our lives. Happy Monday. Go create your day. Go live your life. Be you. It is way too beautiful of an experience of life to not be that. God bless.